Welcome to Yacht Crew Vlogs, where we tell the stories of those in the yachting industry. A behind-the-scenes look that discovers the individuals in the industry, their history, their passions, and what inspires them to do what they do. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Yacht Crew Vlogs right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Ria. I am your host, and I'm very pleased to welcome my next guest, Julia Rogers. She is the head of Insight at LH, or Luxury Hospitality Management. Thank you for joining us, Julia.
Thank you for having me, Ria. It's lovely to see you again.
Yeah, well, the reason we are here today is because there was a great event on Monday in Palma de Mallorca for Pearls of Wisdom. And it was full of people and full of amazing insights. And that's what LH brought to the table, was insights. And it was quite an interactive workshop. Tell us, Julia, what is LH in regards to insight and LH dynamics? What does that do for people? What does that consist of? How does that help people going forward in their future careers?
Well, LH Dynamics LH is ethos, is to develop people. And for you to be your best self, which is what we want to help people be, is you need to be authentic and you need to understand yourself the best you can possibly be, really and truly understand yourself. So we have our talent profiling tool, which is called LH Dynamics, which shows you your unique inherent talents, the ones you were born with. And in lots of cases, these talents are lost throughout our lives. So we have loads of life skills that we learn throughout our life. But when we land on this earth as babies and as children, as young children, we've got these natural talents, and they can be squashed or they can be lost through parenting, through education, through the society we live in, through religion. All sorts of things can squash our talents, which then affect our confidence. So completing the Luxury Hospitality Dynamics questionnaire, it really helps you identify and rediscover what your natural inherent talents are, so that you can then look at those and focus all your life skills into what your talents are, so that you can be happy and much more successful in your life.
And why is this something that you thought would partner very, very well with Cherise and Pearls of Wisdom?
Well, as I said, we're passionate about developing people, and Pearls of Wisdom is about these amazing women that have all these pearls of wisdom, all of these life skills that they've learned throughout their journey and their time on board. And so what can they do with that? What can they do with all of those talents, those life skill talents that they've got, to say if they want to come off the boat? Because if they want to come off the boat, what can they do? And so many times when we're training, we meet these incredible women and they say, I don't really know what I would do when I come off the boat, because they've got all of these skills. So they complete the questionnaire, which highlights their natural inherent talents, the things that really are their areas of passion, the things that light their fire, the things that they think, I'm not clock watching, I love doing this. Then they can look at that and think, what can I do with that that's either going to start a business or it's going to work within a business? That's their area of passion. And what are the life skills I've got that I can add to that to really focus my directional path of success? So it's adding it all together. And there's so many, what is your untapped potential? They've got so many skills, but they've got this untapped potential because they haven't harnessed it, their natural inherent talents, with their life skills.
If they're 18 or 19 and they're coming into the industry and the boat that they are on wants to do this for them, is it advisable even after that? 20 years down the road, they decide that they're going to come ashore. Will there be many changes if they decide to take another LH Dynamics profiling tool?
You generally find if somebody's taken it 5 years before, for instance, then 5 years later, their main energy, the real area of passion, if they're very extreme, won't change. If they've got, we're not just one thing. Nothing puts you in a box. Sometimes we're more extreme. I'm very extreme in a personality with people. So I'm a teacher and a trainer, and I love re-energizing with people. we were talking earlier, Rhea, that you re-energize without people. We're all different. So whether you're extroverted or introverted, so that won't necessarily change. But you may find as you go through life that you've created some life skills that actually you think, oh, I really love this. And that could morph into your area of passion. So you may change a bit, but you won't change dramatically because you're born with natural inherent talents.
Tell me how you felt the energy was at the event on Monday in Palma.
It was fantastic. I mean, it's just having all of those women, really amazing, powerful, energetic, passionate women in one space. I mean, that's a lot of energy going on. And it was really nice to see them all networking together, because often it can be quite lonely on boats. I've met so many people that don't meet other boats because they're just very busy doing what they're doing. But just seeing them all together and the light bulbs coming on of the amazing speakers, of ladies that have gone on to do very entrepreneurial businesses. We did a very interactive workshop which got everybody chatting about their rediscovered talents, and the energy was electric. That's what I felt.
So are you going to be partnering up with Pearls of Wisdom again in the future?
Absolutely. We were involved with the last one, which was in the Shard in London, which was excellent. And that had a whole new different bunch of women that came, and we did a different exercise which got people really energized and walking around the room. And we're talking with Cherise for the next event, which I think will be back in the UK again. And we're looking forward to that. It's a really dynamic thing that Cherise is doing to get women really thinking about what can I do next? Because so many women in hospitality, or so many people in hospitality coming off the yachts, don't think they can go outside of hospitality. And when you really look at all your skills and your talents, you can do anything. So it's really focusing on building confidence so that people can go, yeah, remove the fear. I can do this. I am that good. I am good at, we're not very good at saying what we're good at as human beings, but this tool helps you go, yeah, I'm good at that. I'm going to try that. I really believe I can do it. And through our leadership programs, we really help focus those people into the areas that they are dynamic and they can really take off and realize their full potential.
Now, if somebody in the US, for example, you're not just in Europe, you are capable of going anywhere in the world. And I'm trying to convince Cherise that I think it's a great idea to take Pearls of Wisdom worldwide. So this is a possibility. Even if it isn't with Pearls of Wisdom, you can make the trip to the United States and work with people there, can't you?
Yeah, we do. So we've got lots of clients in the US where we go already. And we were on the team call this morning about there's lots of events coming up in the UK, in the US, which we will be going to as well. So, and absolutely, Pearls of Wisdom should go there because there are women worldwide that are looking to do things and have the confidence to take that next step. So we're passionate about, as I said, developing and helping people. So we'll go wherever to really help people to achieve that full potential that makes them happy and can create harmony in their lives.
Well, we're going to make sure to provide all of the information for LH, yourself, and of course, Pearls of Wisdom underneath this interview when it airs. So please do reach out if you have any questions, you're interested in the LH Dynamics profiling tool, you would like to find out a little bit more about yourself. You don't necessarily have to be at an event. You don't necessarily have to, attend a big seminar. You can actually work one-on-one with you, can't you, Julia?
Yes, lovely. We love doing that. We've got lots of our insight trainers that do one-on-ones. They take they complete the questionnaire and then they have a one-on-one debrief to understand how they can use that. So it's used as a recruiting tool, as a help towards building CVs, about communication, all these different things it can work with. And yes, we can help with one-to-one with one of our coaching insight specialists.
I want to say thank you, Julia. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's always great to see you, Rhea.
Thank you. You've been watching another edition of Yacht Crew Vlogs right here on Yachting International Radio. My name is Rhea. I have been your host. We'll see you again next time.